and the other part you will get those. Try to do solve all those concepts. Got it? Now let's talk about the networking, guys. So can anyone let me know what is the formal definition of networking? What you understand by this term? Yes, networking or the computer network, anything. Anyone want to say anything about it? Let me know your opinion in the chat section. Something connecting, yes, it could be connected one or more system. Okay, yes. Okay, connecting one system to another system. Yes, that's great, guys. What is that? Now let's start with this term that is computer network. Is it? So computer network means, as you said, that collection of computer or devices that means to connect to share the resource. Okay. So computer network is a collection of computer, or you can say the devices that are meant to share the resource. Now, to share the resource means the resource can be anything. It could be your text file, it could be the picture, it could be the music, it can be the anything. Now, second important thing that you should know about the node. So there is one term there that I'm going to use frequently in the upcoming session, that is the node. Yes. So anyone knows anything about the node? What is the node according to you? Yes. Yes, point, it could be device also. Okay, so node means whenever I refer this word node over this in this lecture, right, or the upcoming lecture, just consider a device that can share the resource. Okay, that can share or receive the data that we calling as a node, or you can say the simply as device. Now we know that what is node and what is computer network. So let's say that how our data can be traveled from one place to another. Is it? So there is one more word is there that we calling as a channels. Is it? The channel means through which our information, or you can say the data, propagate. Okay, there must be some way in which our data can be carried from one place to another. Is it? That thing we are calling as a channel. So channel is what through which our information or data propagate. That is what the channel. Now these channels can be categorized into the two forms, guided and that is the unguided. Okay, so guided means here is the guided. Is it? So guided means, guys, think like a guided channel like a road or the highways for the information. Now just like our car stay on the road to reach their destination, same way, guys, information also travel through the specific path. Is it? Yes, wired connection. Yes, simply the easiest thing that we can say that these are nothing, just a wired connection. So whenever you are using any physical connection to make your data travel from one place to another, that bit we categorize into the guided channel. Now, same way what we are having unguided means wireless channel, like a radio frequency. Is it? Where and it don't require any physical medium. Is it? Yes. Data travel through the radio signal or through the air. That is what the unguided is. Yes. Now let's get into the detail of it. One more terms is there that we calling it a protocol. Okay, so do not go for the technical definition of this protocol, guys. If I ask you in general, you must be heard about this thing in the news, is it? Like the certain PM is visiting certain company, there are some protocol need to be follow, is it? The protocol what is used frequently over there. So what is the protocol means to you? Okay, Pankaj is saying something like rule, is it? Yes. Protocol means rules and regulation, is it? Like you need to follow the set of protocol. Is it? So what this protocol over here, guys, if you talk about the networking, a protocol is a set of rules and standards that governs how our data is transmitted over a network. There are certain rules and regulations are there, which tells which tell about how our data is transmitted over a network. That is what the protocol is. Now, apart from the protocol, what is the next term that we are having? Topology. Is it? Topology. Topology means now we talk about the nodes. So nodes are arranged in a certain manner. Is it? Topology means the physical and the logical. What is that? The physical and the logical arrangement. often nodes on a network that we refer as a topology. Yes, structured design, anything you can say. Okay. Now one more terms that we can use, that is the IP address. Yes, it's an easy thing, guys. What is the IP address? Anyone see anything about it? Yes. Yes, IP address. Yes, address. The IP means Internet Protocol, guys. Now there one another word is there, that is the address. Address means it's a kind of address, or you can say the unique numerical identifier that is designed to every device on a network. So let's suppose that your device is got connected. So every device that is there on the network, to discover itself, it required one address. That address we calling is the IP address. Yes. Okay. Yes. Now one more thing is there that you should know about the DNS. DNS means, guys, domain name system. Okay. So it's a kind of protocol that help us to translate human readable domain into the IP address that computer can understand. Is it? Now when you typing or when you searching for the google.com, guys, is it? So does you think that your server or machine gonna understand your human readable format? No. That will be a link to the particular network. Is it particular IP address? So who server in the backend is doing all these things? Yes, IP to readable name or name to the IP, both the things you can see. That is what the DNS will do. Domain name system, the protocol that used to translate your human readable domains into the IP address that can computer can understand. That is what the DNS is. So guys, is this like these common terms are clear for everyone? Is there anyone who are having any confusion in any of the parts? Because these are the frequent words that we should use. Guys, about the speed, is it too fast? Yes, what you say? Is it too fast, too slow? Let me know. Accordingly, I can adjust. Or is it good according to you? Okay, okay. So like this, good in the sense, I'm not asking you good in the means you're able to understand. Like if someone is out there who feels that no, it's too slow, too fast, you can let me know. I adjust it accordingly. Okay. Okay. So all these common terms are clear, guys. What is computer network, node, channel, guided, unguided, protocol, topology, IP address? Is it okay? Because these are the basic terms that we are discussing, is it? To get into the main content of it. Now, if it is clear to you guys, now let's go for the next part. What is the next part that we are having? Is the networking device. Is it? Everyone heard about the networking device. What are the networking devices according to you? Yes. Router, yes, router, cables, is it? Switch, we all say that. Now, before discussing about this networking device, let's understand one part of it. Okay. Now, before this networking era, guys, how should we translate, like, how should we transfer our data from one place to another? What do you think about it? Yes. Channel and node explain again. Okay. So, node is nothing, just a device that can share the data. Okay. It's like your computer system, it could be the mobile phone, anything. Channel means a path through which our data can travel. It can be the wired, either through the wired, that is the guided channel, either through the air in the form of radio signal, that is unguided. Guys, just think about it. Like before the networking, how should we transfer our data from one place to another? Think about it and answer me. I'm asking, guys. I'm asking about before this networking era. Is it how should we transfer our data from one place to another? Yes, this is the question. I hope the question is clear for everyone. Yes, very good. How should we transfer our data, guys? In the form of CD, floppy disk, is it thumb drive? These are the various ways. Is it yes or no? So now what the networking do, guys? Networking just automate that particular process. That is the role of networking. Now let's discuss this evolution of networking devices, guys, in this term. Okay. So what does networking do, guys? Networking and networks just automate that process. Now we can allow our data automatically. So let's discuss the first one that we are calling. Just wait, give me a minute. Okay, yeah. Now, guys, we know that every time we need to form a network, we need to connect two devices. Is it to form a network? Now, what will happen? Let's suppose that this X and Y are connected via this wired channel. Okay, X and Y is connected via network. Now, this is a network. Is it? So now, what will happen if you try to send the data from X to Y through a wired channel? It will decay when it travels the greater distance. So data crossing a wire decay as it travel greater and greater distance. Now, if it is in the room, let's suppose that if it is a shorter distance, that is okay. But if these two computers are connected through far in the larger distance, then your data will decay. Got it? Now, if the signal decay, then these two hosts cannot share data. In these cases, so what we needed for to solve this issue, we come with the word naming repeater. What they we come up with that? We come up with the first device that is the repeater. What the repeater will do? A repeater is a device whose sole purpose is to regenerate the signal. What is the? It regenerate the signal. Anything that comes from the one end, it's simply regenerated and transferred to the second end. Okay, yes, like a booster, like an amplifier, you can assume. Okay, so as of now, just understand when the two hosts are connected via the farther distance, the data things will be taken through the wire, is it? So to solve this thing, what they come up with, they come up with the repeater. Now, whatever the things that are coming from the one, it's simply regenerated and transferred to the second end. Now, here, let's suppose that in this network, guys, in order to make the network move, okay, what should I do? Let's suppose that instead of this X and Y, the new thing will come up. Yes. So what will happen? As of now, these two hosts are there. Now the third host come up, that is the jet. Okay. Now, in order to form this network, again you need to connect this jet through the X and Y. Is it? Now let's suppose that again one device come up, like the A. Now A is come up. So again you need to connect this device through the A again. Is it to form a network? Now again one more device come up. Again, you need to connect this device to the other devices to form a network, is it? So can anyone let me know what is the disadvantage do you able to see over here? Every time a new device come up, you need to join through the other devices to form a network. So what is the disadvantage do we have? Yes, understand like this. Now see, as of now, everyone, X and Y are there, you connected. Now new device come up, again you need to connect this device through all the device. Is it? Now new device come up, again you need to connect this device to the other devices. So what is the problem over here? If we again connect a new host, then we again need to connect this page which have already established the connection, is it? So what we see over here, connecting hosts directly each other doesn't scale, is it? So instead of that, what the solution they bring up? They bring up a solution, then they can put a device. What they do, just allow me a minute. So what will happen? See, now they bring up with this solution. What they bring up, guys, they bring up as a solution that they can put in a center so that other devices can connect. Now let's suppose a new device come up, you can directly connect to this central unit, is it? This is the what the solution brings. Now what the new device call, they call after the repeaters. Now after the repeaters, the what the new device they come up with, that they calling as a hub. So hub is what, guys? Hub is nothing, just a multi-port repeater. What is that? Hub is not nothing, just a multi-port repeater. Now what does it mean? Let's suppose that there is divide X and Y, and here A and B are there. Now at the center, what you are having hub? Hub is what? Multi-port repeater. Multi-port repeater means here you have the multiple ports. So now how the things will happen? Now let's suppose that this X want to send the data to this Y. So how the data travel will happen? It will goes to the hub. Now hub will simply regenerate and transfer to the every end, every port that is there. So A is also receiving the X data, B is also receiving the data, and Y is also receiving the data. Same thing happened with the other device. So what is the problem over here? Can anyone notice any problem over here? Yes, yes, it does the broadcasting, but what is the problem over here? See, the problem over here in the hub, everyone receives everyone else's data. Is it? Now here, what will happen? Now see, our scalability thing is solved now. See, we don't require the cable to connect every device. We can bring a device that we can put up the center. Is it? Now the problem is that this brings a problem that everyone receives everyone data. Yes. So they will come up with the new device, and that new device we calling as a bridge. What they calling as a bridge. Now what we do this bridge do? Now bridge by definition having the two ports. Now bridge by definition having the two. Now there is the X and Y device, there is bridge, and there is A and there is B. Now bridge by definition having the two ports. Is it? One port is connecting one side of hub, other will bridge will connect other side of hub. Okay. Now bridge will know what is the advantage do we have. Bridge will know which hosts are on the which side. What does it mean? Let's suppose that this X want to send this data to the Y. Okay, so what will happen? Data travel over here. It goes to the hub. Hub will simply broadcast. Why? Okay, why receive the packet? That is what we know. But it goes to the bridge. Now this bridge knows that this particular bridge knows that this Y lies in this side of network. It will not further transfer the packet. Case one. This is the case one. Is this clear, guys? Case one. What is happening over here? X want to send the data to the Y, it will travel over here. H, what will this hub will do? It will simply broadcast. Y receive the message, it goes to the bridge. Now bridge knows that this Y lies on this side. So it will not further transfer the packet. This is a case one. Case one is clear? Yes or no? Is it clear, guys? Case one. Okay. Now let's go for the case two. Now what is the case two? Now this time X want to send the data to the B. Now what will happen? Your data travel through over here. Now what the hub will do? It will simply transfer to the Y, that is not required. It goes to the bridge. Now bridge knows that these data packet are meant for the B, so it will further transfer the packet. Now again in the edge, A receive the data, B receive the data. Again we are coming into the same picture. Is it? Now in the bridge we know that bridge hosts are connected to the bridge site. Okay, now for to solve this issue, what they come up with that, they come up with the new device that we calling as a switch. What we calling as a switch. Now you guys need to explain me. I'm writing one line. Switch is like combination of bridge and hub. What does it mean, guys? Let me know your opinion for this. Switch is like combination of bridge and hub. So you know the working of hub, you know the working of bridge. Now on the basis of that, let me know what does this line mean. Think about it, then answer. Guys, is there any issue in the voice? Can anyone confirm me? Yes, no, it's good. Okay, Amjad, I guess this is the issue from your end because for the other, it's perfectly fine. Okay, guys, answer me this thing. Okay, I'm not getting much response. Okay, let me explain it, guys. Don't worry about it. Okay. Now, yeah. Just wait, just wait. Now, what we write? We write that switch is a combination of bridge and hub. Now, please try to understand. Now, what does it mean? Like hub, many device can connect, and they are like bridge in the sense they can learn which hosts are connected to which port. Is it? Now, but the difference over here, they're doing the data transfer per port basis. Okay, which means that what does it mean? Let's suppose, let me give you the diagram. This is the X, this is the Y, and this is the A, this is the B. Now this is the switch. Like, see guys, now like how many device can connect? Is it multiple port? Now like which they knows that which host is connected on the which port, and they are doing the data transfer per port basis. Per port basis means If these two devices need to be interact or need to share a data, only these two ports are active. Now if X and Y, now if X and Y, this X and B need to share the data, only two ports will be active. This X1 and B1. Is it clear, guys? Just wait for the gag word, okay? We are not into the OSI model yet. First understand the working on it. Is it clear for everyone? So this is how the switch is a combination of switch and bridge. But here the thing over here, switch will only facilitate the communication within a network. Within a network means, let's suppose that this is your office network. So you can easily able to do with the office. But what if you need to contact your home? Let's suppose that there is one device that is outside of your network, like your home device. So how should you share a data? Now to do this task, what we are having, we come up the word with the router. Yes, router, is it? So router will facilitate communication between the network. And at very least, you can say that router connect with the ultimate network, that is the internet. Okay, yes. So now the evolution is clear, guys, how the repeater will have the things, how the hub have the problem, how the bridge can solve it, now the switch and the router. All these five units are clear for everyone. Yes. Now see, you don't need to remind anything of it. Just think about it. You should know the about it, like what is the problem being there and how it is identified and how it is solved with the new device. Yes, it's doing the MAC address. So I'm not getting into the technical part of it function. I just make you understand the working of it. Okay. Is it clear for everyone, guys? See, in the repeaters, what will happen? It will regenerate the signal like this. Whatever the thing coming from one, it simply regenerate it. Hub, what the hub will do, guys? It will solve the scalability issue. Now you don't need to connect every device to the each other. You can put one device in a center, so the multiple device can connect. And what is this two? This hub will do, guys? Hub is nothing, just a multi-port repeater. Multi-port repeater means multiple device can connect, and it can just broadcast the message. Bridge, bridge do the data transfer with the relative network, within the relative network. Okay, but again the same problem come up if two and need to be communicate. Again every device connect the everyone data. So to bring this thing, they come up with the switch. Now every problem is sorted, multiple device can connect, per port basis of data transfer is happen, but the limitation is you can only able to do within the network. You're not able to do the things outside your network. Now to do the outside the network, we are having this router. I hope is this part is clear for everyone till now. Is it yes or no? Guys, give me the confirmation. Is this part is clear till now? Okay, that's good. Now let's go for the next part of it. Okay, now the types of computer network, guys, by size. Yes, anyone knows anything about it? You already know about it. Yes, what we are having, we having this PAN. Is it personal area network? What this do, guys? Bridge. Let me explain this bridge. So bridge, what will do, guys? It will connect. Bridge by definition having the two ports. One set connecting one side of hub. These are the two devices X and Y. And second side is connected second side of hub A and B. Now they are doing the data transfer with the relative network. Relative network means, let's suppose that these two devices need to share the data. So how the data transfer will happen? Look at the picture, guys. First it will goes over here. It will transfer to the hub. Now hub what will do? It will transfer to the Y also in this one and bridge also. Now we know that bridge only do the data transfer between the relative networks. It will not further transfer the packet. Okay, because Y is need to be share the resource. This is the case one. Now what if this X want to share the data to the B? What will happen? Again, it will through over here. It will transfer to the Y also and bridge. Now bridge knows that it is meant for this device. Again, it will further transfer the packet. Now again, hub will simply regenerate to the other end. Okay, this is the working of bridge. I hope it's clear to you, Vedant. Okay. Now types of the network guys based on their size. We have the PAN. Yes, LAN also. You can see that. So PAN means personal area network. It's like your computer, your mobile phone like this. LAN means local area network. Area within the home. Area, the type of network that forms within a building. Is it? After that, what we are having? We are having this MAN also. To remote network, or you can say that when you want to establish the communication between the network. As of now, we are talking about the device. Now we are talking about the between the network, or you can say the ultimate network, that is the internet. That is what the router. Okay. Man means metropolitan area network. Now at the last, what we are having WAN also, wide area network. So see guys, let's suppose that this is your building. Now there are multiple devices that are connected across the building. That is what it forms the LAN. Now let's suppose that the area that is covered across the city, like your traffic network, something like that, that is what the MAN is. Now if the areas cover across the in countrywide, that is the WAN, wide area network. I hope these terms are clear for everyone. Yes. Is this okay? Now, guys, let's talk about the computer network architecture. What is that? Network architecture. Now, this computer network architecture consists of the two things, guys. First, there is a client server architecture. So, okay, now let me make you understand what is client and server. Let's take one example. Now, this is your device. Let's suppose this is a server which contains dog image. Okay, we contain the dog image. Now, as a computer, you are requesting some dog images, and based on that request, it will provide the images. Is it? So now, client means, guys, a client means the device that can request the information. If you are requesting any information, that is the client. Server means a machine that can provide the information based on the request. That is the client. That is the server. General meaning of client and server is clear, guys. Is it? Client means the machine that is requesting information. Server means who are providing the information. Is it? Now, what does it means over here? Now let me write one line over here. Client and server, they communicate via the data signal. Okay. Now it can be electronic also. It can be in the form of binary. Okay. Prajwal. Now see. Now guys, here what are the things I write over here? Here I write client and server are relative to the specific communication. Now what does it mean? Let me make you understand. Again, we are taking the same example. This is your machine client, which is requesting what dog images. Now you are getting the dog images. Now from where you are getting this dog images? This is the dog server. Let's suppose that. So you made a request. On the basis of this request, you are getting a information. Got it? Now this is the This is the first thing. Okay. Second one. Now there are some updated images are there that are stored over here in the server X. So what is this, guys? See, now just wait, just let me share my screen again. Guys, just allow me 1 minute. Let me rejoin because I'm having some trouble it from my end. Just me, let me allow 1 minute. Let me rejoin. Okay, guys, I hope I'm audible for everyone here. Let me know. Am I audible for everyone? Okay, that's great. Okay, okay, yes. Let's discuss about that part, guys. So what we are having, we are discussing about this is our machine, that is the client, which is requesting some dog information, is it? Now, based on our request, there is a machine naming server that is sending the information. Okay, till here we discuss it. Now, what will happen? There is another server is there which contains some updated doc image. Now, to update the things in this machine, what is that? Again, it will request information. Is it? Based on that request, it provide the information. Now, in first case, guys, what is this machine? This is the client for us, and that is the server. Now, same server become what? The client in this second case when it is requesting information. So this is the reason, guys, I write this line: client and server are relative to the specific communication. It doesn't mean that if your device is a client, it will always act as a client. No, it is just related to the specific communication. Is this line is clear for everyone, guys? Everyone able to relate that example? Yes. Oh, now let's go for the second. Now, second thing, the second kind of thing that we are having, peer-to-peer architecture. What is the next thing that we have? Peer-to-peer architecture. Okay, now that is the simplest example I can give. See, what does it mean? As of now, you are requesting something. Based on that request, a machine is providing information. So if you're requesting something, you are client. Based on that request, if you're providing something, that is the server. Now, what if any other machine is there which is a requesting information to you? Does it mean that you are the client? No. For in this specific communication, you are the server. Is it? And this is a client for you. This is what does it mean? Client and server are related to the specific communication. Is it clear now? Yes. Now, guys, second one, peer-to-peer architecture, or someone came the P2P architecture. So on this P2P architecture, guys, there is no concept of the central server. It's not like that there's a client, this is the server that we have. Every device over here is free for working either as a client or the server. Got it? So a device that can, yes, a device that can share the information. Here we are not using the word request and provide. I can say the share, which can give the information and take the information itself. Is it? That's what we calling as a peer. Yes, see, access is totally dependent. I'm asking in the terms of the information sharing. Guys, is this part is clear till now? Yes, everyone. Peer to peer means see, any device. Let's suppose that there is a mobile phone is there. This mobile phone is sharing the info pic also. Is it? Now it can receive the pic also. Both the things can be considered. That is the peer. There is no concept of the central server over here. It's not like that it is a client or the server. That is what the peer. Got it? Now the next thing, guys. Till here, every part is clear for everyone, guys. See, so these are the terms that we discussed. So I'm putting every terms in the chat section. In case I want to repeat something, you can let me know. Else we are going for the next point. And guys, again, I'm repeating the same thing. No need to make any notes. Okay? Yeah, no, I'm not saying anything. I just pasted the things in the chat section, so you need to confirm whether everything is clear to you or not. Okay, if it's clear to you, that's great. Now let's move toward the next part of it. Now the next part is network topology. What we are going to test is next. That is what the network topology. Does anyone want to say anything about it? Peer-to-peer, guys. Peer-to-peer means no concept of the central server. Here it is not a client. Here it's not a server. Any device is free to be work as a client or the server. That is what the peer is. What? Yes. So network topology, guys, as we discussed about topology means arrangement. Is it? So now the arrangement of a various nodes, or you can see the devices on a network, that is the network topology. Got it? Discuss one by one, guys, every topology that we have. The first topology, what we are having is the first topology, point to point topology, guys. What is the first? Point to point. Anyone knows anything about the point to point topology? Yes, point to point. Point to point topology. Yes. Anyone want to say anything? Two system only. Yes, you can say that. Same as peer. No, not as the same as peer. Guys, see, those we are talking about the architecture, like how the things are we gonna share in the network architecture. That is the client and server thing, peer to peer, and the other part. Got it? Now here, what we are having topology, like how our devices are placed on a network. So don't get confused. Yes. Okay, let's discuss about it. What is the first point-to-point topology, guys? Now, this is the simplest topology that we are having. One is the sender, one is the receiver. Now, just ask yourself if this kind of arrangement it is made, what is the benefit of it? What is the advantage do we have with this? No, ring not. I'm asking about the yes, fast communication, highest bandwidth. Is it like one is just requesting information, one is providing the information, sender and the receiver? Is it the simplest communication which is having the high bandwidth, fast and secure? This is what the point to point. Now after this point to point, what is the next thing that we have? That is the mesh topology. Mesh topology. What is the next thing that we are having? Mesh topology. Now in the mesh topology, guys, what will happen? See how our device are in. This is the one device. This is second, this is third, this is fourth, and this is five. Now every device is connected to each other. Like this device is connected to this and this. This device is connected to this and this. Is it? This device is also connected to this. This is connected to this, and this also. Simply, it's connected to each other. This is what it means. Okay. So now, guys, if this is the case, what is the disadvantage you can see over here? If this is the case, is there? What is the disadvantage do we have? Again, same thing, guys. Remember the repeater thing when we form a network by joining each other? Yes. scalability issue we have. What is the thing that we are having? Scalability issue that we have, is it? And it's not easy for us to configure and install any new device also. That is what the disadvantage we are having in the mesh topology. Now, apart from this mesh topology, what is the next thing that we are having? The next thing that we are having is the star topology. What is the next thing that we are having? Star topology. Now, how the things are arranged in a star topology? Simple. Center, we are having one thing. Now, other devices are connected like this is the central server, and other devices are connected like this. Now, first of all, if you talk about the advantage, guys, it's easy for you to configure any new device. Scalability issue is solved. Now, what is the disadvantage do we have? Anyone notice any disadvantage over here? Yes. Advantage over here, guys, we have if the central server fails, your entire topology get collapsed. Is it single point failure? This is what we are having in the start topology. Okay, that's great. Now the next topology what we are having is a bus topology. What we are having? Bus topology. Now in the bus topology, what will happen? Every device is connected via single channel. The single channel means this is the bus that we are having. This is the cable that we are having two end, and every device are connected like this. Now, first of all, it's easy for you to connect n number of device. Is it? There is no vice versa. You need to connect. You can connect. Second thing, over here, when you add so many devices, it makes a thing slow. Second thing, you here what we are having again, we are having one single dedicated channel. So if something is happened to this single dedicated channel, your entire topology get affected. That is what the disadvantage to we have. Now, after this bus topology, guys, what is the next thing that we are having? The next one that we are having is the ring topology. What is that we are having? Ring. So ring topology, guys. Now, in the ring topology, how the things are arranged? See, there is one device, this is second device, this is third device, this is fourth device. Is it? Now, every device is having one repeater, and every device is connecting to its neighboring unit. Neighboring means it is a neighbor of this, it is connected like this. Now, for this device, these are the two neighbors, so it is connected like this. Same will happen. Is it? So now what you see, guys, when your connection is this happen, and it form a ring. Is it? This is the reason we calling it a ring topology. Now second one, advantage, if this kind of topology we have the high transmission, the possibility of the collision is also minimum. Okay, but the failure, what is the failure over here or the disadvantage, guys, in this kind of node arrangement? What do you see? Yes, anyone? What we are having, any device can, okay, no, any device can break the weak a second, yes. Now if something has happened to this device, again your entire topology get collapsed, is it? Yes, this is what we are having in the ring topology. Now the next one that we are having, guys, is tree topology. What we are having, tree topology. So if I say about tree, guys, what is the first thing that comes in your mind? Yes, if I say about the tree, what is the first thing that comes in your mind? Leaf, okay. Branches, you can say. Is it like family tree, something like that? So now in the tree topology, how the devices are arranged, we have one central server. This is my central server. Okay. Now devices are attached like this. Root and branches is the same way. Now in this central server, again you have some small servers that are attached. Now every server is attached with a n number of devices. You can connect the devices like this. Okay. So first of all, if you talk about the advantage, it's easy for you where you install and configure new device. Is it? No extra thing is needed. You just need to attach one server and the n number of device can connect. Multiple device can connect also. Is it? So it's easy for you if something has happened to over here. It is easy to fault and diagnose these things also. Is it? But disadvantage. What is the disadvantage? If something happened to this central server, again your entire topology get collapsed. Is it? Yes. This is what we are having. Yes, root node. Yes, correct, correct. Tree topology. Now, guys, after this tree topology, what was the next thing that we are having? Hybrid topology. So, what is the general meaning of hybrid? If I ask you, what is the general meaning of hybrid? Mixture of two, is it? Now, see, this is what the meaning of hybrid. So, what we are having, guys, whenever you form two or more than two components to form any new thing, that is what the hybrid. So, same case in the topology, guys. When you mix two or more than two topology to form another topology, that entire topology is calling it a hybrid. Now, what I do, guys, I'm making a topology. I'm using two topology. You guys need to identify which topology should I use. Okay. Advantage of tree topology, guys, multiple device you can connect. Second thing, it's easy for you to diagnose the issue. It's easy for you installation and configuration. That is the advantage. Okay. Now, guys, let me make a hybrid topology, and you need to what? You need to identify which topology should I use. Guys, see, I uses two topology over here. This is the A and this is the B. Guys, I'm not saying anything. If I say anything, you can able to hear me. Now this is B. Now when I combine this and that become the hybrid. So what is this A? Which topology I use in the A? Which topology I use in the B? Triangle are the server, circle are the devices. Let me know. Identify it. Answer is this is a ring topology, is it? Ring or a star? This is what, guys. See, where we are using one central server. Don't forget that concept. In the star topology, this is a star, yes, not the ring. Second one is the tree. See, one central server along with the two sub servers where the devices are attached. And when you combine these two, that become hybrid. Now, this doesn't mean that every time you need to make a hybrid, you are using a star and tree. You are free to use any different topology. It's totally up to you. I hope the things are clear for everyone, guys, about the topology, like how our devices are arranged in these topologies. Give me the final confirmation. Just see, we can't decide that which is best. Okay, that's totally depend on the use cases, like how you can use those topology, like how your device are placed. Got it? So you can use the hybrid. That is the best one. It's totally up to you how your device are placing. But if your device are placed in a such a manner, the thing that I explained, then those devices are categorized into these form. Those network are categorized into those things. Okay. Guys, is it clear for everyone? Guys, I'm again repeating the same thing. If I'm waiting for the confirmation, it means that no audio will come up. If I say something, the audio will there. Okay, okay, that's it. Now let's go for the next part. Now the next thing, guys. Next thing about the OSI model. What we are going to discuss, that is the OSI model. Okay, OSI model. Now, anything you know about this OSI model, guys? Let me know. Okay, okay. So application layer provide that. Okay, guys, again the same thing. If I'm asking something, how should I say something? Okay, so you need to give the responses in the chat section whenever I'm asking a question. If you know the things, you can type it. If you don't know nothing, that's okay. Okay, now let me. Okay, we talk about the 7 different layer, guys. Open system interconnection model. Okay, not a protocol basically, but yes, you can say that it's a framework kind of thing which dictates like how the things are communicated over a network. Now let me give you some history behind it, guys. How this thing come? Okay. Now when the networking evolution come up, guys, there are so many players are there in the market. There is IBM is there, Cisco is there, Microsoft is there. Is it? So many networking giant is there. Now every networking giant had their own set of models, which tells that how the device gonna interact over the network. Now to solve this issue, not to solve, now someone is now in these networking giants that they are in the market, no one going to form a monopoly in the future. To break the monopoly in the future, there is one organization is their ISO. They come up with the concept of this OSI model, which tells that how the things are going to communicate over the network. Now the monopoly in the what terms, guys? Let me give the example for it. Everyone heard about this Apple company, is it? iPhones maker. I hope you heard about it. Now let's go to the previous version of iPhone, guys. If you see that those who are using the iCase, might be you can see that then in the lower case of the iPhone, we had the lighting cable. Is it? Like you required a set of charger to charge a device. A lighting cable is required in the older version of the iPhone. Is it? Now what the EU will do? European organization, what they do, they break that particular chain of monopoly in the from the market. They make it compulsory. Every device that's come up with a C type. Is it? So same way, guys. At that time also, no one going to form a monopoly in the future. This ISO bring a new model that we calling as the OSI model. That is the conceptual model. It's not a practical. It's a conceptual model which tells that how the things are going to communicate over a network. That is the history behind it. Now this OSI model consists of the 7 layers. Now what are the 7 layers? Yes, anyone want to name anything about it? Yes, let me know the names for it. Yes, yes, yes. So it is a physical. Now data link is it? Network, your transport, your session, your presentation layer. Now apart from the presentation, what do you have in application? These are the different layers that we have in the application. And now these working layers form this OSI, that is open system interconnection model. Got it? Till here, everything is clear for everyone. Give me the final confirmation, guys. Whatever the thing that we're discussing, are you able to relate it? Is it yes or no? And guys, again, I'm saying the same thing about the notes. No need to make any notes. These are just a pointer. I will share you the proper PPT where the infographic along with the definition, description is there. You don't need to worry about it. As of now, this is a general discussion. This is the reason I'm using this notepad. Okay, that's great. We can take a break also. Don't worry about the break, guys. Why you guys are worried about the break? We can take it, okay? Okay. So these are the layers that we have. So let me give the first a general description of these layers, guys. After that, we will take on proper example. We see that how these layers are acting at the center side, how these layers are acting as a receiver. Okay. So physical layer, guys, as the name suggests, what the physical layer will do? It helps you to maintain the physical connection between the devices. Physical connection in the terms, the electrical, mechanical, and the functional specification for activating, maintaining, and deactivating the physical link between the communication system. Like how should you develop the physical link? When you plug the Ethernet cable to your system, is it what you are doing? You are establishing the physical connection. Is it? Second thing, data link layer. Now this data link layer is responsible for node to node communication. It will ensure our data is transferred error-free from one device to another. Got it? Third thing, network layer. As the name suggests, network layer means the layer that deals with the routing of packets from the source to destination. It determines which is the best path of one data packet to transfer from one place to another. Fourth thing, transport. Transport layer will ensure end-to-end communication. It will provide you providing the reliable data transfer. It helps you with the segmentation. Segmentation means the smaller chunk of data we call a segment. The process of converting those data into the smaller chunk, that process will be calling as a segmentation. Where this all these things happen in the transport layer. Now the session layer. Session layer means the layer that establish and manage the communication session. Now as of now we guys connect to the WebEx. Is it? One session is being created between it. Whatever the thing that I'm saying at the one end, you can easily able to hear or see it in the second end. What does it mean? There are session is being created. So which layer is responsible for that thing? That is the session. Okay. Now after that, what we are having presentation layer. We will take example, Pankaj. Don't worry about it. We can see that how the things are arranged. Let me give the general description first. After that, what we are having presentation. In the presentation layer, what kinds of the things we are having? Encryption, decryption. Encryption means you need to secure your data in the unreadable format. That is what the encryption. Decryption means the opposite of it. The compression. Everything is happening at what level? This presentation level. Now at the last, you are having the application. Application means the layers that dictate provide the network services to the end user, which enable that how the communication between the application, and it provide the platform, or you can say the interface at the application level. Now when you open a WebEx to type a chat, there is some application is there that you're dealing with. You are sending a message, hitting an enter button, is it? Now then the message is received. That is what the application layer will do. The general meaning is clear, guys. We will take an example. Don't worry. First of all, let me know the general meaning is clear for everyone. Is there anyone layer that I want to repeat? Yes? Any layer that I want to say? Okay, okay. Okay, so now, yeah, we can take a break, guys. Okay, so now if this clear, guys, let's take one break, short break, okay? And after the break, we will be continue with our discussion. Now, after the break, what we discussed? We discussed that how these layers are acting as a sender side and receiver end, and how these things are making a possible thing, okay? So I'm putting a timer. Again, we are going for a short break, and after the break, we will be continue with our discussion, okay? In the meantime, guys, let me know. Yes, with the example, guys, how should we discuss the thing? With the example only, yes, sir? I'm pasting everything that we discussed so far, guys. If I want to repeat something, let me know. Else, we are going for a break part. So I'm putting everything in the chat. So if everything is clear to you, just type clear. Else, let me know. Guys, just try to recall every point that we discussed, okay? Just try to recall it. If you're able to understand it, that's okay. If I want to repeat something, you can let me know in the chat section. not getting in the chat. Yeah, I'm putting a timer. I'm just waiting for the confirmation. So I'm not getting anything in the chat section. It means that everything is clear to you. Let's go for the break, guys. And after the break, we can continue with our discussion. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Hello guys, I hope I'm audible for every. Yes, please do confirm. I hope everyone is back with the break. Let me share my screen. I hope it's visible for everyone. Please do confirm. Here, two, three people are missing. We just wait for one more minute, then we can start. Okay. Now I hope everyone is back now. Now guys, again let me describe all these layers. Okay. So guys, application. Now earlier we talked about the physical. Now let's start with the application. So what is the first layer that we are having? Application layer. Okay. So what the first thing that we are having? Application. Is it? Now in the application layer, guys, it's the closest to the user. What it does, it provides the network services directly to the application. Got it? It provides the network services directly to the application, like your browser, email, WhatsApp. Got it? Now when you type a message, when you send that button, what you basic doing? You are interacting with the application. Is it? You are using the network services from the application. So that is what the application layer will do. Yes, we can start with the physical, but let me go with the opposite because that is why we take that example sender and receiver. Okay. Now the presentation, guys. What is the second one? Presentation. Now in the presentation, guys, data formation, formatting. Data formatting means converting your data into the different character set, like the SI, Unicode, something like that. Compression plus encryption. What is the thing? Let me write those things so that you guys don't get confused. Application is network services to the end user. Okay, where you're dealing with the application directly. Presentation. What the things over here, data formatting, converting your data into the character set like SI and Unicode, which make it easy to transfer from one place to another. Second thing, compression. Compression means reducing the size of your file for the faster transfer. Is it in case of zipping and the other part? Third thing, encryption and decryption. Encryption means securing your data into the unreadable format. Okay. Now session layer, you know that it helps us to manage the session. It is start, manage, end-to-end communication session. Okay. Same way, guys. We guys connected through the web access. One session is being created between us. Whatever the thing that I'm typing from it, you can simply able to get it from the another. Is it? Now transport layer. Transport layer. What is the reliable delivery of the packet along with what segmentation? Segment, guys, here I write the word segmentation. Segmentation means segment. Let's understand the word segment first. Segment means, let's suppose that this is your data packet. Now I divided this data packet into a smaller segment. These smaller chunk we call it as a segment. And the process of doing so, that is what we calling as a segmentation. Is it? Reliable directory, guys. Reliable delivery of the packet means whatever thing that you send, it will not get corrupted. Is it? It will simply send to the another unit where it is meant to. Now the network layer, guys. In the network layer, what you need to do? Logical addressing along with the routing. Routing means, guys, the sort like to look for the shortest path between the two devices so that it can be traveled fast. Logical addressing means providing IP addresses to the data packet so that it can go for the right network. That is what the logical addressing. Physical addressing means MAC address, providing the MAC address to the header. Now, in the case of data link layer, what is the thing happen? Physical addressing and error detection. Data can be checked by using the checksum, is it? By using CRC, cyclic redundancy check. to detect the data whether it is corrupted in the transit or not. That will be happen in the data link layer. Now at the physical layer, same actual transmission of data into electrical signal. Okay, like in the form of binary 0 and 1 over the physical medium. Got it? That is what will be happen. The general function of it. Is this general function is clear, guys? Whatever the thing that I write. Yes. Is this part is clear? Because on the basis of this description, we are going to understand the example of it. So I'm pasting this thing for your reference so that you can easily able to answer me. Because on the basis of that, you need to guys tell me the function. Okay. I'm pasting it. Now let's take the example that we talk about. Sender side and the receiver end. How the communication basically. Yeah, electrical signal. Now see, as of device, I'm typing certain data, is it? Now to get it transferred into this other unit, it can be converted into the electrical or optical signal, is it? That is what that means. I'm just got it. Basically 0 and 1 binary signal. But to make you the clear understanding, I write the word electrical over there. Now again, once your device electrical signal is received, again it's transferred into the raw data. Okay, so we will take this thing in this example only. Don't worry about it. Now this is the sender machine. This is the receiver. Now let's suppose that this is the Amjad and one more guy I can take. This is the Amita, or the let's suppose this is the Sami that we have. Now the Amjad want to send an email to this particular person. How the things are like how the layers are interact over here. Let's go it down by one. So first of all, if you want to send an email, guys, what is the first thing you do? Let me know answer. If you want to send an email, what is the first thing you do? Okay. Now see, no. What is the first thing? Yeah, log into the email and you are opening an application over here, is it? Whatever the Gmail or the Yahoo, whatever the application that you are having, you are opening that application to write your message. Is it? This is the first thing that you do. So here, what we are doing, you are dealing with the network services of an application. Before hitting a sender button, you can draft your message and you click on the send button. Now, once you click on send button, guys, what will happen? The data transfer to the next layer, that is a presentation. Now what will happen? The email text is converted into the standard encoding like the ASI or the Unicode. It is, and now it is also got compressed also. Data formatting will happen and along with that attachment is compressed. Now once it is done, guys, it will transfer to the next layer, that is session. Now what will happen in the session layer? When session is being created between this email server and at your receiver and server itself. Like same as your WhatsApp message, guys. Whenever you type a message, two session is being created between the chat. Is it? Same will be this thing will happen. Now, after thing that is done, it will transfer to the next layer, transport layer. Now, what will happen in the transport layer, guys? Now the data packet or email thing that is received, it's broken into the smaller segment like this. Now let's suppose that it broken down into 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now, what will happen over here? The ports are being attached over here. Now, after it is done, it will transfer to the next layer, that is the network. Now, what will happen in the network layer, guys? Every segment that is received for the segment here, logical addressing will be done. IP address of the source and destination is marked over the header. Okay. Once it is done, it will look for the best path via routing. Now, after that, it will transfer to the next layer, that is the data link layer. Now, in the data link layer, what will happen? packet is converted into the frames. Earlier it is a segment, and the process is known as the framing. And here physical addressing will be done. Like MAC address is being attached over the packet. Once this is done, it will goes to the physical layer where all the frames are converted into the electrical signal. Now, let me know which layer is not clear to you at the sender side. Everyone able to relate it at the sender side? What is happening between the each layer? Yes or no, guys? Are you able to relate it at the sender side? What is happening? Which part I need to repeat, Amita? Which layer? Okay, I'm repeating from the starting. Everyone. Those who start. See what is happening. First of all, you open an application to write a message. You're dealing with the network end user services. That is the application layer. Is it? Now, once you hit the send button, what will happen? Once you hit on the send button, your email is converted into the standard format, that is the ASI or the Unicode. Is it? And it got compressed also so that it can reach fastly at the presentation layer. Now, once it is done, one session is being created between the email server by using the session layer. Is it? Now, once it is done, the things are transferred to the next layer, that is the transport layer. Now, here the data packet is converted into the smaller chunk. Those smaller chunks we are calling as a segment, and the process is known as the segmentation. After that, it will pass to the next layer, that is the network layer, where the logical addressing will be done. It means that IP address of the source and destination is marked over these packets. Is it? Now, once it is done, these packets are transferred to the data link layer. Now, the segment we calling as the over here, we calling as the frames. Is it? Now, in these frames, data frames, it is the physical address. It means that we attach a MAC address over here. Now, after that, it will transfer to the physical layer where all the things are converted into the electrical signal. Now, is this part is clear now? Yes, give me the confirmation, guys. Everyone, okay. Now, if this thing is clear, guys, let's go for the opposite part, that is the receiver end. Now, at the, earlier we start with the application, but at the receiver end, what will happen? It will start with the physical layer. Now, whatever the electrical signal that is received, again converted into the raw data. Now, once it is converted, it will pass to the next layer. And what is the next layer that we are having? Data link layer. Now, what will happen over data link layer, guys? Frames are checked. Is it? Now it will confirm the MAC address that is being attached over here. Okay, it is verified. If it is verified, then it accepts the frame. Now, once it is done, it will go to the next layer, that is the network layer. Now, again here, what will happen? It will check the IP address. Okay, is this the IP address of the same thing that you are going to receive? Yes, it will accept it and pass to the next one. That is the transport layer. Now, guys, in the transport layer, what will happen in the sender side? It will divide it into the segment. Again, the rearrangement will be done. Okay, so it will again a rearrangement will be done, and again it is converted into back into this original form like this 1 2 3. Now, once it is done, it will next to the next layer, that is session layer. Now, what the session layer will do, it will maintain the session that is being created at the sender end. It will create manage that session, maintain it so that you can receive your message. Once it is done, the presentation layer will come into the picture. Now, at the sender and what will happen, your data is encrypted over here, is it? So now here the encrypted message that is received again decrypted. Decryption will be happen, and at the last you will get the application where you can read the message. The receiver is clear, guys? Yes or no? I hope now everyone able to relate the functioning part of it, because this is the simplest example that I can give, and this is the simplest explanation also for the OSI model without involving all the technical details. So I will share the PPT, so in which you will get some technical part also. So you need to go through it. Now, as of now, let me know all these function along with this sender and receiver one is clear or not. Yes, give me the confirmation, guys. Is this part is clear or not? Now, do one thing. Take 1 minute of your time. Try to think about it like what we discussed in this thing. If everything is clear to you, just type yes. Take 1 minute of your time. Just think about it what we discussed. If things are clear to you, just type yes. For everyone, it is clear. Yes. Okay. Now, guys, I'm writing some protocol that is associated with these layers, and that is the homework for you. After this session, you need to go through the every protocol that I write. Okay. So I'm typing in for you. So yeah. Now, what's your homework for you guys? After this session, you need to get the detail of it, like how these protocol will be functioned. Okay, one by one. So let me write it down for you. Okay, guys, so see, these are the list of protocol that I'm type over here because these are the protocol where you are interacting in the future in your cybersecurity course, guys. So if you did this homework, that makes things easy for you because your trainer is going to explain this thing. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay, hot pot or honey pot you are discussing, Japneet? So what's your homework for you guys? Just whatever the mentioned protocol is there, read about it and find the port number, common port number associated with that. Okay, so that will work as a plus point for you before enrolling for your CEH or the cybersecurity. Got it? Yes, HTTPS I write it down. See in the application itself. Now, in general question, let me ask you: which port number the HTTP or HTTPS using in general? Yes, anyone of the web services, which port you are using? Yes, that is the common thing that you should know. This is the reason I write it down. That's make your base complete. Okay, when you read about and see, although in the future your trainer is going to demonstrate every part of it. Okay, don't worry about it. But if you did this homework, that make the things easy for you in the future. Guys, till here, everything is clear for everyone or not? Give me the confirmation. See what we discussed today. We talk about the general terms that we use in the networking. After that, we see that networking evolution. Is it? Now after that, we see that network architecture. Now then OSI model that is happening. and along with the layers. So I'm typing everything to you. If every part is clear to you, just type yes in the chat section. That's it. Okay. Take 1 minute of your time. Try to recall everything that we discussed so far. If everything is clear to you, just type yes. That's it. Okay. Then we can go for the next part. Guys, every part of this thing is clear for everyone. I pasted everything over the chat section. Just try to recall it. Although you will get this recording and notes, but before that, whatever thing that we discussed, just go read this thing. If everything is clear, just type yes, because you are getting a surprise after giving your confirmation. So make sure that you think about it before typing yes. If I getting yes from your side, it means that everything is clear to you. Give you 3 minutes of time. Okay. Try to just recall the pointers that we are having in the chat. Everything is clear to you. Just type yes. Simple yes. Guys, why should I get only two confirmation? I get the confirmation of Sally and the Samad. What about others? Yes, you can access the recording in the LMS, Japneet. You will get the recording in the LMS section. Go inside the LMS, check the live section. Okay, you will get the recording. Done, 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 everyone. Okay. Now, if it is done, I'm sharing with the test link for you. Okay. So it's not for the evaluation purpose, but the thing that we discussed so far, that is the basis of that test. Okay. Because we are not going to discuss everything in the one session. Okay. We already discussed all this topic. When we are connecting next time, what we are going to jumping towards? We are jumping toward the IP addresses. Is it? So I'm sharing one form link to you guys that you need to attend in this within this class. Is it? So just wait, let me share it. Now I'm not give you the explanation of these questions, okay? First check the link whether it is working for you or not. Check. You can get the recording inside the LMS Shapneet, okay? So if you're not having your LMS credential, just drop a mail to the support. They will help you out. Guys, yes, you see, guys, it's not for the marks or the other part. Don't worry about this thing, okay? You just need to be clear about your understanding. This is the reason I make this question. Like whatever thing that you understand, on the basis of how should you able to deal with the question. Got it? Is this link is working, guys? Can anyone give me the confirmation? Yes. Guys, is this link is working that I shared? Are you able to open it? You need to open this thing in the Chrome, guys. Because if you're opening in the Edge, you need to sign up. So what you need to do? Go to the every question that we are having. Okay, like all these questions. First of all, you need to type your name and the registered email ID with the email. And guys, I'm repeating this thing. It's nothing related to your marks or something else. It's just for the understanding purpose. Whatever the concept that you learn, just try to apply it over here. Attempt this quiz, and once you are done, you are allowed to leave. Got it? Once you are done, guys, you can leave. Thank you so much.
Okay, please do complete it, and once you are done, you can leave. Okay, thank you so much. Yep. Let's connect in the next session. Let's discuss some more things.